This is David Marr from the Australian's Wish magazine. Baselworld is the world's biggest watch and jewellery fair. Held in the Swiss city of Basel each year, it's where the world's watch brands showcase their latest products to retailers and the media. In an era when no one really needs a wristwatch to tell the time, exports of Swiss watches are booming. Last year, the industry achieved a record 19.3 billion Swiss francs in exports. The growth is thanks to strong demand from emerging markets such as China, but also from a growing appreciation of mechanical timepieces. One watch brand that has seen phenomenal growth in recent years is Omega. 2001 was a record year for the brand, and this year it's likely to top that with Omega's sponsorship of the London Olympics as official timekeeper, something that the brand has done since Los Angeles in 1932. And then there's Skyfall, a new James Bond film due for release in November. 007 has worn an Omega watch since GoldenEye in 1995 when Bond swapped his Rolex for an Omega. Omega has special tie-in products for the London Olympics and Bond, so 2012 has all the ingredients for another record year in sales for the company, which is part of the Swatch Group. Wish sat down with Omega President Stephen Urquhart at Baselworld to discuss the brand's success in recent years and its plans for the future. And the little light Bond himself, whose Omega does more than just tell the time, Mr. Urquhart somewhat surprisingly says he doesn't wear a watch just for timekeeping.
One can live today without a watch. Okay, maybe it's a bit more difficult to look at the time with your mobile, take it out, open it up. Today, time is something that's been mastered at every level. So I think the fact of having a watch just to tell the time is no longer valid. Time is there. The question is how to case it up, how to make it look pretty, nice, bold, daring, snobby. I don't know. I mean, what people whatever they want to make it. So I think that's what I wanted to say in those simple words. But it's true. I don't really wear a watch to tell the time.
In 2007, Omega introduced its first watch movement with a co-axial escapement, the first new watch escapement to be invented in some 250 years. The escapement is what transfers the watch movement's energy to the timekeeping elements of the watch. A traditional Swiss lever escapement creates considerable friction and therefore needs lubrication, which can slow the watch down over time. The coaxial escapement creates much less friction and requires no lubrication, which means better long-term performance and less maintenance.
I think the coaxial has played an enormously important role in the revival of the brand since the mid-90s. Enormous. I remember when I came back in 99, I saw that and I said, I mean, that is like man out of heaven. I mean, to have that. And back then it was 300 watches we were making. 3 times 100, 3 times 99 to be precise.
Okay.
As a limited edition to get it off. And now this year we will produce over 400,000 coaxial mechanical motors. I think it's become an inherent part of our culture today. And it is the one thing. I've done a lot of good things over the years, but I think it's the one element that's put the brand upwards back to today. Spill-off effect of London Olympics could go on for years. Bond is there. The sale of anything to do with Bond is pretty constant. There's a peak during the film, but it's pretty constant.
You know, former SAS types with easy smiles and expensive watches. Rolex.
Omega.
Beautiful.
For more on Omega, as well as our report from Baselworld, pick up a copy of Wish with the Australian this Friday.